Welcome back, everyone. 2025 Golden State Open, the fourth annual Golden State Open here in Pleasanton, California at the Bay Club. Richard Ice Eisman on the call with Brian Pineda. The final match of the night, Brian, we got Rodrigo Montoya, the number one seed, versus Cole SENDREY.
I can't believe we're already closing out the beginning of day number 2 here. The start of the IRT's Pro Draw, however, started today, and everything kind of played out. We had some unfortunate injuries that have happened today, so we're going to see some interesting quarterfinals.
We definitely are, along with some of the other committed pros that didn't make it with other personal events going on around the country. So no Kane, no Andres Acuna, no Jake and Sam, no Lolo. Alan Natera with a knee injury, and then Javier Mora with an ankle roll. So unfortunate. So the draw's wide open.
And then we just witnessed what really should be happening in the round of 16 with an electrifying match with Diego Garcia and Andre Perea. And just an testament to Andre playing through it. Real good mental toughness here. And now we reach our fourth round of 16, our final round of 16 for the night, featuring the number one seeded Rodrigo Montoya taking on player out of Texas, young up-and-comer Cole SENDREY.
And I'm going to put a disclaimer out there right now that there will be some biased commentary coming from this camp right here.
I mean, they wouldn't allow you back in the state of Texas.
This is Uncle Ice. He's my travel buddy. In our RV, we travel the country together.
The great nation of Texas would not allow you back in the borders if you didn't stand up for your man.
That's correct.
And SENDREY's going to get in there.
So one of the things that Cole's going to need to do here is got to use the entire court, Brian. He needs to use his lines really, really well on both sides and then pinch when Rodrigo's behind. Skip ball. Looked like Cole cleared out like at the last second. Rodrigo was holding up for that, but looked like he cleared to me right at the last second.
Yeah, SENDREY's going to get away with a lot more than a normal player. He is an athletic specimen. I mean, I don't think there's an ounce of fat on this guy. He's really honed in on his fitness. And now it's just going to come down to experience, and there's nothing better than playing a top four player.
It really is. I mean, you hit the nail on the head right there. I mean, he's been in a few of these round of 16 matches, you know. And when you get to round 16, you're going to have your hands full regardless of who you run into.
Yeah.
So, you know, to put one of these matches together and break through would be awesome for him. Good try. He's going to have to go in and be aggressive and shoot. He can't play ceiling. He can't play that. He's going to have to, when he gets his opportunity, he's got to fire away and shoot to score.
I think one of the things he has to be disciplined about is because, well, I'll say this after this rally, because he's got an elongated torso, so he can torque the ball a little more, and that gets exciting, especially when you don't run out of energy. He's still in that age where just he can tee off on 1,000 balls and feel great. So if he can minimize the skipping.
That hit out Rodrigo, yes. Like, for instance, earlier, about a rally tour ago, the ball was in the middle of the court, and he flipped it up to the ceiling. Where some of these other guys, they were shooting that. They were getting their body out of the way and able to shoot the ball.
And this is where you learn that the normal stuff you get at the club level, everything, it's pretty much offense for the most part, unless you're trying to get to that center court.
It's a great serve down the right side. That's using the whole court there. Good job, SENDREY, for a point on the board.
And that's not easy to do, too, because he did it with an open stance there where he's completely facing the front wall. So this is kind of going to the point that we see great core strength from the young man out of the Star State.
hole 2 is very, very close. So it was kind of a jam serve he tried to do. He just didn't get a good angle enough on it, and Rodrigo was able to just kind of wrap around with it and follow it. So.
He's playing well. He's playing well to start this, 1-1. And this is the kind of competitive nature when you're playing guys like this, like Montoya, an established player here on the IRT. Minimalizing mistakes, and he's keeping up with the pace of the ball big time. The pace of the rally.
Yeah, he played Miranda at the last pro stop prior to Oregon. I believe it was Denver. And he saw that pace at altitude, which was amazing. So it's a little short.
It's coming up pretty close, though. Ultimately, a really good call from the referee.
Nice. Just came off the back. Rodrigo's got one of those drive serves. See how he turns his racket like it's almost flat, and like he kind of can do a cut slice, like it skids along the fall with power.
Yeah. It's a very compacted swing.
Nice reverse. That's down. Yeah, that's down. One.
Yep.
Both players still filling it out, getting their sweat going.
Absolutely. And this is the fourth match, mind you, of not back-to-back-to-back matches. So these courts are playing a little weathered, a little wetness on there. It is muggy in there for sure. Great dive.
Crack out. Oh, just missed it. Yeah, he's got coal all over the court. Already wet, like you stated, Brian, so gonna have to keep these courts clean.
Yeah, they're gonna get a good air out tonight. We'll have fresh courts, and I hope there's some spacing in between. We definitely want to keep the quality of the match as high as we can, because we just have the most talented players in the world.
That's right.
Playing here on the IRT, even with some that are taking some much needed time with family.
Nice
Great
use
line.
of the lines, yes. Straight in and out, opens up the court.
Yeah, Sendrey's producing a good pace on the ball, actually a really good cut on it as well. He's cranking it harder than most people mid-rally, and we're going to see how long he can keep that up for, because it requires a lot of strength and a lot of energy.
Just short. No, That's a bad call. I do not see that. Did you see that?
I actually need the great state of Texas to like me, so I can't believe that call. No, I thought it was a fair call. I don't want to see a backhand from Montoya like that.
Well, the ball knows, so we'll do a side
There we
out
go.
there.
See, we were right.
You know. I mean, that Z wasn't even all the way in the middle. Like, I get. Like, well, we'll move on from biased commentary.
Ice is watching you, ref. Okay.
All right, let's do something different here. That Z, if you're going to do it, you're going to have to go all the way across the court. A little junk serve here. Nope. See, now he had to shift his second serve because of that penalty Henry got called on him. so he had to come up.
We're going to turn this page here.
Yeah. Nice call. Way to track it.
Such good footwork.
That's a good jam serve by Rodrigo, though. Like, Cole had to recognize quickly that is what it was. Both players stuck at one, really haven't gotten to the flow of the game yet.
The serving really hasn't been too consistent from either player. I think when we get that going, that's when we're going to see the game take a move here.
I wouldn't mind seeing a jam here, but he's going to go back to this half serve. Straight in kill.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
On the fly, you know what I mean? It's a unusual splat that comes out. It's high. He's pretty much at the front solid line, the first one. With, you know, you've got Montoya closing in as if it's a feast for a crow. And he flattens it out. It's pretty good.
Just missed getting there. Montoya's still just kind of filling it out. I don't feel like he's got to, you know, 100% of what he wants to be on the game yet. Hopefully they're not using wet towels to clean a wet court. That'd be non-productive,
Yeah,
Brian.
a little counterproductive there for sure.
Get there.
Yep.
Smart shot by Montoya going left. Had Cole on the ground, retrieving into the middle.
And you can see that Sendrey he's definitely playing at a higher physical level than Montoya. And yet we're locked in at 2-2 right now. And so he's getting a taste of what it's going to take to play at this level. And there's no doubt, I'm convinced at this point that the growth that Sendrey's had since last season, he's going to do phenomenal moving forward.
Nice, tight reverse pinch. Something his dad has never done in the history of
Oh,
racquetball.
no.
He has it. I've lived it. I've been on the court with it. I've seen it. Nonetheless, his son is doing a great job on reverse pinch for a side out.
Yeah, he's got a very similar, the way he attacks the ball on the serve, the quickness. It's a very Andy Hawthorne-like, just putting everything into
Good
it
point.
and low.
Yeah. Kind of same body structure type too, you know?
Yeah.
Little disagreement on the serve being short or not. That skipped.
It did. It did, and that was like his first loose rally he's had.
Well, he's frustrated by the call, Brian. Now he's let this linger on for a couple rallies here.
And this is the
You just can't do that.
correct. It's a good learning moment.
And now Montoya's he's racked up a couple of points here, so Cole needs to take a second, regroup here. Can't change anything that's happened in the past.
Right.
Veteran move right there.
Yeah. You know, starting this match, Cole's just did a great job of killing the ball. They haven't really experienced too much rallying, but as we've seen, even from the greatest players, killing isn't something that lasts the whole match. It does at one point become a very physical and cerebral game, and now we're seeing that little gap in play where Rodrigo's really been kind of noticing that eventually this is going to fade, and he's placing the ball really well.
There you go. That's a great point set up off that hard Z, and he stayed center court and pretty much controlled that whole rally until he put the ball away.
Start off with a really strong Z serve as well. When you're getting Montoya to get defensive like that, you've done something right with the serve.
Another reverse pinch. So he's feeling it right now. A couple well-constructed points by Cole Sendrey. All kind of based off that drive serve and Z serve on the last two. So if he gets some first serves in, that could be very beneficial to him. Rodrigo just keeping at bay, calm demeanor, no stress in his game. He's been through it all.
Yep, got a pick there.
He was protecting the crack off the back wall, Rodrigo was, and played it perfectly, huh?
Most of the time, the habit for Montoya is when he's coming off the back wall, he doesn't quite know where you are. His go-to will be to go cross-court. Tough. That is absolutely disgusting.
That's a well-played Z-ball by Montoya there. Oh, see, you can shoot that. Shoot that. There you go. The ball away.
He got away with a little bit there, too. I thought both ceiling balls were something that he was waiting for, and kind of makes me think that he's kind of playing defense and reacting as opposed to setting up the rally from a defensive position. But nonetheless, comes out on top, waited for his moment.
When the match goes along and it gets tighter, those ceiling, like when he has those opportunities, you got to shoot those, like he did that last time. Nice reverse by Montoya. Good job. That's kind of right in his wheelhouse, a short Z serve there.
Mm-hmm. And just a replay here. And we talked about a strong roster from the team of Procanics, and here's a couple of strong members of the Gearbox team.
Yes.
Wow.
Good try by Montoya.
And the wise shot, or I should say the shot that looked right to begin with, was the down the line, which is where Rodrigo, on the forehand side, where Rodrigo was ready to go. And Sendrey, with the presence of mind, sends it cross court on a good angle. Just because he was a little patient in a very, like, these are fast-paced rallies, right? Back here, we're like, yeah, we can see it all, we know what to do. But when you're in the moment, you can't always see your opponent and the ball, everything. It's just such a great presence of mind there for Sendrey to send it cross court.
Served by Sendrey, and we're knotted up at 5-5 here in game one.
And that's a good checkpoint right there, right? So he's been trailing for, 5-5 now. His next spot was to get tied up. Now the next checkpoint is to take the lead. It's not the worst serve in the world.
But again, ball off the back wall to a forehand at this level, number one seed in the tournament. Got to get that ball down like that.
Yeah.
That's the difference of those two drive serves from the last two from each opponent there. So you got to keep that thing off the back.
Some of our friends online, and we want to say thank you to everyone for staying up with us. See a few friends in California, and I'm sure there's a lot of people from Texas tuning in to watch their hero here. But they're asking about a shoe wiping, and because of the humidity of the court, he's constantly checking his feet. I don't blame him. If you've ever rolled your foot from a wet ball, or you've seen knee injuries like we've seen, I would be checking my shoes every single point.
This is something that Cole does at every tournament, though. He wipes the bottom of his shoes with his hand. It's just one of those quirks that he does. There's nothing wrong with his shoes. Don't overthink it. It's just something that he kind of just does all the time, be it here or any other tournament.
Love that for him. Montoya back to a 2-point lead here. Tough.
Oh, it's just a little long. It's a good job by Montoya staying in the rally, and then deep court pinch from way back, 38 feet, tracking it down. Ran 3 points in a row here to get to 8-5. That's a replay. Oh, is he giving him a point? Oh, that should be a replay.
Yeah, he's proven enough hustle in this rally that should be a replay for sure. Wrong first step, without a doubt. I understand that point of view, but the ball is not even close to being down with the speed he's displayed.
Okay, timeout. So we got a 1-minute break. We'll be back when play resumes.
way I would describe J&B products to anybody is that it's simply the best. We produce, pack, and ship premium products. I can back it up with a team of professionals, over 100 years of experience on the sales desk, in the field, logistics, all the things that go along with bringing fresh quality products to our customers.
Everybody. Replay Hinder. Quarterfinal match. Cole Sendrey, Rodrigo Montoya, #1 seed. Cole Sendrey 16.
It looked like a good shot up here.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well struck ball. And yes, you're right. The winner of this will have a berth into the quarterfinals, and they're waiting Jaime Martel, who looked like he made easy money of Thomas Carter, which is not an easy thing to do.
That is not at all.
And what's interesting, and with all due respect, last year this time Jaime had to leave the event because of the unfortunate passing of his father. Just so to have him back here a year later and playing this well is really something special.
Yes, Jaime's a great guy. One of the best on the tour. Rodrigo is getting into his groove, getting opportunities on the third shot and putting points on the board. (11-5). Cole needs to get him out of the box here, do something strategic, get him back in the backcourt, maybe a ceiling ball or. He's just using his angles so good right now.
So good. Just threading the needle wherever he wants to put it.
All based off of a good drive serve, so that's great by Montoya.
I do like that he's, with the conditions of the court, I do like that he switched to a drive serve.
Oh, Tooth got away from him there. Oh, good try. Frustration setting in there with Cole.
It is, but you know what? I'll take that all day over someone who just kind of shrugs it off and shuts down. That's something that you can, over time, you can find the balance of that, right? To show your passion in a different way. This is something good to work with. Someone who shuts down, that's a tough reversal.
Right. Well, Cole's not going to shut down, so he'll show frustration and fight.
And we're going to get a court wipe up here, and it's we've got the quarterfinals all set for tomorrow. It looks like our first one is going to be when, Ice?
1 o'clock will be Kadeem Carrasco versus Jordi Alonso, followed by Conrado Moscoso, Jonathan Flores. At 2, 3 p.m., Andre Perea, Adam Mania. And the winner of this match will play Jaime Martel at 4 o'clock. All times on R2 Sports, and what I just talked were local here in California.
It's incredible.
That's a nice lineup, quarterfinals for tomorrow.
And it's getting a little chaotic in there
Yeah,
as Montoya reaches his first game point, 14-5.
Just hitting the ball, just not strategically placing the ball, just banging the ball. It's not good, so especially right back at yourself. At one point, it was 5-5. And a skip ball. Montoya wins the first game, 15-5. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back when game 2 begins.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the gearbox ball.
Welcome back here to the last round of 16 match here at the Bay Club, Pleasanton, California. Richard Eisenman, Brian Panea on the call here. Cole Sendrey in the box serving to Rodrigo Montoya. Montoya with a nasty tight pinch in the right corner, number 1 seed of the tournament. You're not going to get away with a loose serve off the back wall like that with Montoya and a tight pinch for a side out. Should be a screen serve there, but no call. Pablo. We got a little bit of
We're just getting everything ready for tomorrow, you know,
Yes.
working on some of the kinks here. We're fortunate to have a live court mic. It's been unfortunate with the amount of times it's been hit, so I think we're going to try to tape it down to avoid those loud sounds when it gets tapped.
broken string by Montoya. Going to need to do a racket change, so perfect time to get the mic taped up. While we'll stay here and thank our sponsors for this awesome event here at the Bay Club. JMB, the title sponsor of this event, the asparagus provider of the state of California. So thank you to JMB. OneWallBall.com. Have you seen their gear? Have you seen their shirts, Brian?
Oh, we love them. I
Yep.
follow them on Instagram, and everything from what they do, from the signage to the shirts to the product that they offer from all the industry that we have in both paddleball, racquetball, and I believe they're going to be flexing into pickleball and padel. But everything to do, and including their marketing, I love it all. Great
Nice.
people. They're current. I like things that are current. They
Yeah.
got the Riz.
Yeah. Papa Nicholas coffee is awesome coffee if you ever had it.
I
out
haven't
of
had
the
it.
glass court in Chicago before they shut down. A big sponsor there, always for that that tournament. KWM Gutterman out of the Chicago area as well. Keith Miner, we thank him.
He's great.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He
He's a
deserves
beast
to
on
be
the court
sainted.
too.
Oh yeah.
God,
Oh,
I've had
yeah.
enough of Keith Miner in my division. Gearbox Sports, the official ball, the IRT, and a tour sponsor. Thank you, Gearbox. Frank Hotels, Mark Frank. We miss you out here on the court. I know he's been battling some injuries, and that's why he's not here, but Mark's a big sponsor of the IRT, so thank you, Mark. A new sponsor this year, Black and White Energy Drink. I'd love to have them on board. Look at the helicopter on the graphics there. And then Mania Athletics, as always, here at their home club. Thank you all for the continued success of this tournament. Good down the line, Cole. Something he's been working on, and we tell him when he does that, he wins points. So you got to use that whole court. Nice job. See if you can get a point on the board. Montoya's come out nice in game 2. 2-point lead. Good serve down the right side.
It's great here for the fans that are here. We have the TV hooked up to a live scoreboard, and it's cool. It doesn't just sit; it alternates, so you know the first name that shows up. That's who's also serving.
Oh, nice, yeah. Skip ball. Happens sometimes, not very often.
I believe we're also going to be getting some mixed doubles going tomorrow. That's going to be exciting.
That'll be later in the afternoon. I think 5 o'clock is when we're going to start with the mix. And both IRT and LPRT will be doing some mixed broadcasting, so that'll be fun. He's got to do something different with that. That's too easy at this level. I mean, just take a chance and do a hard second serve or jam.
Wow.
Did that make it?
Incredible. Yes.
It did. Crack ace. Good angle by Montoya. Another good serve.
Follows it up with a missile.
That was a good serve.
We love that for him. Uh-oh.
So he got a technical because of how he was talking to the refs. So evidently, yep. So a technical on Cole. Point taken away.
And I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? I love it both ways. I love the passion from Cole, but at the same time, I love a strong referee. And he's setting the tone with with how he's going to be approached. Tomorrow for the event, all the reserve seating starts kicking into play. There will be player introductions. This is really when the event turns up the notch as far as the event aspect of it.
Are you going to be doing any post game interviews.
I don't know about post games. We'll see. It's one of those spur of the moments. We'll see how they play. Some of them don't want to talk afterwards, but we'll see. We'll get a vibe from the crowd. We'll probably have a couple words, maybe a couple minutes with the individuals moving on, or maybe a little time for both.
Been able to catch up with Bobby Horn here. After an impressive Nationals doubles win with Rocky Carson, had shoulder surgery 9 weeks ago, and
oh wow,
he's in recovery. And my understanding is he has round 2 coming up to do a little bit more work on that right shoulder. So all the best to Bobby. But he's here, obviously helping out with this tournament.
What a get!
Yes.
Oh,
nice.
We loved it all. That needs to be on a highlight reel.
Yep.
We get those clips if you follow the IRT Tour either on Facebook or on Instagram. Yep. They show clips as highlight reels. That one needs to be one.
Nice straight in down the line by Cole. There's 2 really high-level rallies put away by Sendrey there. Put him on the board here, a 1-4.
At the beginning of the match, this is the kind of things that I was talking about, that minimalizing these free points.
Ooh, called a replay on that. I knew Rodrigo was going to do that. Kind of got a little bit of Alvaro Beltran in him,
Oh, 100%. All of them do. All of them. I mean, the guy was such a showman. He could play. His strokes, you see it with all of them, whether it's Perea or Mar or Montoya, Trujillo. Trujillo's actually a little more De La Rosa. But yeah, I mean, how could you not look up to the guy?
Yeah.
15 national championships with Javi Moreno, and first Mexican national player to crack the top 3, I believe.
That make it over? 6-1. That's skipped. All right, 1-6 here.
Yeah, and Cole's got to get it going here. I mean, it's a much longer match for him because obviously he's got to win this game and go tiebreak, whereas Montoya is like, I am 9 points away, so it's get up and go time here for Cole.
He's got to get drive serves in here. He can't go stuffed that ball up too much. Montoya put it away on that second chance. Good drive serve, though. Good short hop.
Mm-hmm.
Good job cutting the ball off. Cole's back in the backcourt.
Mm-hmm.
Just smart playing, man. That's total control of the court by Montoya.
Smart.
Yeah. You got Cole scrambling, and he's up in the front dictating the point.
Yeah, just well played shots, and really here's the story of it. And like I said, it's just all good information. What Cole goes home and does with it, this could be the best thing that's ever happened to him is to get a lesson like this from Montoya. You know, we got a 7-1 score, 15-5, and what he's exposed is the inconsistency of Cole's serve because he's rallied with him. He's covered the court really well, shows a high energy, clearly passionate. Had some explosive plays like that backhand splat we've seen a couple times. Good forehands. The only thing I haven't seen is a consistent serve. And that's exactly what the score reflects here is that Montoya has spent a lot more time in that box than Sendrey.
Timeout. Cole wanted a screen serve. He's not going to get it. I don't know what else you can do. So take a quick timeout. We'll be back when play resumes.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our first ever mega sale on overstock clearance and brand new products. For example, save over 50% on this season's flannel sheets. Queen size only $59.98. Kings only $69.98. They sell out fast every year, so order now. Save 20% on our brand new My Crosses. They're designed in the likeness of the one I've worn every day for over 20 years. They come in men's and women's, and they're made right here in the USA. Get our 2025 six-piece My Towel sets for only $29.98. Our initial quantities are extremely low, so get them now before they go. And our best-selling standard My Pillows, just $14.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use this promo code to take advantage of our first ever mega sale. But wait, remember that $75 free shipping rule? Well, that ship is sailed because right now, every order ships absolutely free.
Welcome back, everyone. Bobby Horn on the court cleaning. We found something that he can actually do that's productive this weekend. Thank you, Bobby. Eight 1 lead for number 1 seed Rodrigo Montoya. Really been dictating this entire second game. Good serving and then controlling the in-rally play, having Cole scramble, and then cutting the ball off in the front court. All right, we're back. Montoya in the box at 8-1. Nice serve by Montoya.
Yeah, we hope Bobby gets healed here pretty quickly. He's an asset out there. You know, he's a wild card in any draw he comes in. It's great to have him back and see him make the national team, and then unfortunately have to get injured, and probably something he's been putting off for a while with that shoulder.
I think that's what he said, and you know, it's gonna take another year. You know, probably with if it's a Tommy John surgery or some sort like that with the shoulder, it's not a quick process. Such control by Montoya there. Didn't try to overswing, just nice straight down the line backhand.
It's 10-1 here on the IRT scoreboard here. Montoya leads 1-0. And he's looking to close this out within the next 5 points.
He sees the finish line.
And he'll have a date with Jaime Martel.
That's just an outstanding drive serve at a great angle and pace and not coming off the back. Frustration levels off the charts for Cole because he can't get into the rally because of the precise serving by Montoya.
And there's a reality where when nothing's going your way and then you're dealing with circumstances like a humid, wet court, you want to make an excuse, but then you're looking over at your opponent with 11 points who just can't seem to do anything wrong. And it's just one of those internal battles that can be going on. That's just what the best players do, is they adapt.
Point for Cole, skip ball by Montoya. It's kind of a loose serve that came off the side. He needs to go home and work on keeping that ball off the back wall in his drive serve.
I mean, you can't, it's something at this level you can't avoid. You have to have a serve. There isn't a reality of any great player, or let alone a player who's been competitive in the top 8, who is just like, well, I can shoot well and I'll just wait for the other guy to skip. You have to develop a serve here.
Yeah. And you know, he doesn't have to hit it 110%. He can hit it at 80% with some power. Just try to keep it off the back wall, because a sitting duck with the black ball off the back wall, it's just too easy.
Great hustle. And I believe that's a point, correct? So we should be at 12-2.
I think it's side out.
Side out.
Skip ball.
Here's a rare sighting. No towel's going to be brought out.
It's been every rally.
What a bullet.
Wow, just over the line. Skip ball. (13-2). Must be really humid in there, Brian.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've seen every player come out with an absolutely drenched shirt. And like I said, this is something I hope that they address for tomorrow so we can just have clean games. And I think what would help in these circumstances as well, like what is having that side door over there open. As I mentioned at 10:30 at night.
They do
Oh, no.
have the side door open.
Is
over
it
there.
open
Yep.
over there?
On
Then
that
they're already
court?
on-
On
Yep.
this- Yep.
Beautiful.
Skip
Uh-oh.
We're at match point here for a Rodrigo Montoya at 14-2. Trying to get through the 16s onto the quarters versus Jaime Martel tomorrow. And the right corner pinch. Good job by Montoya. Good fight by Cole. Good learning, like you said.
Yep.
He'll go back there, hear your comments, and really kind of dissect the play. Montoya just kind of put on cruise control, did what he needed to do today, and get into the quarters tomorrow versus Jaime.
Absolutely. And we have coverage beginning
1 p.m. local.
1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We appreciate everyone tuning in today.
Yep.
Ice, it's been nothing short of a
Yep.
pleasure working with
Yep.
Legend, my friend.
Yep, good job, Brian, and we'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. You guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.